So the South African Zulu women are taken to the streets to tell the government that as soon as they send these foreigners away, especially men, we should say we'll go there single forever, because we will not see any man to marry in this South Africa.
Leave our foreign husbands alone. South African women goes half naked on the streets of Durban, pleading with protesters to leave their foreign husbands alone. South Africa seems to be...
This video is for President Ramaphosa and President Ramaphosa only. Dumela President, black people are being hunted in the streets like wild animals and you say nothing. Shortly after South Africa took...
South African Zulu women are now on the streets of Johannesburg, Durban, protesting against JACINTA and Akriu. According to them, they said they should leave. They should allow foreigners to live in their country. They should stop being xenophobic against foreigners that are living in their country. Let's take a look at some of the videos, then we'll be right back.
So the South African Zulu women are taken to the streets to tell the government that as soon as they send these foreigners away, especially men, we should say we'll go there single forever, because we will not see any man to marry in this South Africa. According to them, the South African men are too lazy. They are just waiting for women to make it and come and be feeding them. They say as the foreigner men are going, they are sure to stay single forever. And if they stay single forever, now them go see shaggy.
And sometimes misquotation.
That's what they do for you. As in, that's what they do for you. Like the women are against the protest of sending, according to them, illegal immigrants in their country, away from their country. So they say if they stay single, they are not, like they say, they are not stopping the government from sending the foreigners away. Let them send them away, but they should know that they go suffer the consequences after. They go suffer the after effect after. Like if they said if they stay single, nobody go drink water, keep cup for that country. Nobody go see peace for that country. I don't understand.
More integrated Africa.
Like according to them, they find pleasure in dating foreign men. You understand? In dating non-South Africans. That the South African men are too lazy. Boys are too lazy. Every person, man, is too lazy. They are waiting for women to go and make it. Go out there, hustle, make it, and come and feed them. Like they are men, we call it here gigolo. Their men are all their men are gigolo. And they say if they don't marry, like them go, like the South African people go suffer the consequences. And now they have to say, in which way now go prepare them?
I can see your own country is developed. I can see South Africa is developed. With this
anyway, I said like I conscious to
if one person commits a crime, you generalize it. I can see your country.
So update about South African issue.
Let me tell you something.
The ladies of South Africa have came out to the streets to protest, to lead protest against xenophobia in South Africa, shouting very loud that the South Africans should leave their husbands alone, Nigerian and Zimbabweans. Nigerian and Zimbabwe and other African countries that they don't want to lose their husbands. And believe me, especially Nigeria, because Nigeria has conquered South Africa. If you are in Nigeria, raise hand for yourself. We are on top.
You have a myopic mindset.
South Africans are doing this because they are scared of Nigerians. They are scared. We are the country, one country that we don't belong. We don't believe on our government. We don't depend on our government. We work hard to achieve whatever we achieve. So Nigerians and South Africa really wait. They came to South Africa, they conquer South Africa, they make money. They let the South Africans know that you people are lazy, you don't know what you have. So South Africans are just being jealous. That how can we be here and somebody from Nigeria is driving Rolls Royce in our country? Men from Nigeria help you people out instead of you to appreciate us. For showing you people road, for liberating you people from blindness, for helping you out to take care of your women, and especially your women. That is why you people are crying. The Nigerian men are getting married to your women, give them good life. The Nigerians, the South Africans cannot give to them. Make them feel at home. And you people are just jealous. Just jealous. See, all this is what they do for South Africa. Out of envy, nothing again. They are not ready to work. Give them job opportunity, they will not work. They are lazy.
This video is for President Ramaphosa and President Ramaphosa only. Dumela President, black people are being hunted in the streets like wild animals and you say nothing. Shortly after South Africa took Israel to the ICJ, reports from communities like the Cape Flats suggested a disturbing escalation in gang violence and the circulation of violence. Whether coincidence or consequence, ordinary people have been left to survive in increasingly unstable conditions while your government continues performing diplomacy abroad and neglecting collapse at home. Then came the humiliation spectacle of your meeting with Donald Trump, where the president of South Africa was forced to sit and defend this country against lies about a so-called white genocide. You were treated less like the leader of a sovereign nation and more like a suspect begging for approval from the West. And while that political theater unfolded internationally, anti-immigrant groups here at home became emboldened. Suddenly, organizations claiming to represent the unemployed somehow had money for buses, mass mobilizations, branded t-shirts, coordinated intimidation campaigns, and public harassment operations against black people in the streets. Informal businesses were destroyed and are still being destroyed. Shops are being shut down. Entire communities are being terrorized under the language of Mabahandi. A friend of mine who sells Archer can no longer buy stock because the shopping center she relied on has effectively been shut down amid accusations that it belongs to illegal immigrants. Another ordinary black woman now pushed closer to hunger because your government has allowed desperation and hatred to become public policy by default. My own life has been threatened simply because I demanded that people follow the rule of law instead of mob justice. South Africa already has catastrophic youth unemployment rates before this wave of xenophobic violence. But now black people in the informal economy are losing livelihoods, safety, dignity, and access to survival itself. Young people are cornered between unemployment, violence, hopelessness, and political abandonment. You are failing to protect us. You are failing to protect South Africa. And history will remember that under your leadership, black suffering became normalized so long as it remained politically convenient. Do not hide behind ministers, police commissioners, taskings, or carefully rehearsed statements about social cohesion. Leadership begins at the top, so let this remain on record. As a young person in South Africa, I refuse to support a government that appears more threatened by poor black people trying to survive than by conditions creating desperation in the first place. No amount of polished English, diplomatic language, or international posturing can erase what is happening on the ground. If young people die from violence, hunger, economic collapse, or political neglect, your hands are not clean. This crisis did not emerge from anywhere. It grew under your watch. If I can make this deduction from the ground, what is your government doing with the intel that you have? Who is invading South Africa? Who is funding these people? And why must young people pay the price?
So guys, the latest update in South Africa, a government official finally come out to talk about the xenophobic attacks on foreigners in South Africa. According to her, she said all the groups, everyone involved in these attacks or those protests would be, brought to book. So according to her, she said they are going to face the laws in South Africa. That according to the laws in South Africa, that no foreigner has a right to stop anybody and ask them for their documents or for their papers. That it is not in the law for you to stop people and ask them for their papers or documents. Guys, let me know what you think in the comment section, because that is what the lady said. I am repeating what she said because she made a press statement yesterday addressing the same issue. As a South African, as an African, what do you think about this? Drop a comment below.